Hello. On this platform, we have had some incredibly strong and exceptional survivors who have shared their story. Our guest today on Happiness After Cancer is Dr. Neha, a young breast cancer survivor. Her story is not only inspiring and comforting, but it will be and it is a ray of hope for several young women. So I'm not going to waste time, but simply welcome Dr. Neha. Hi, Dr. Neha. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Hi, Nidhi. So I am Dr. Neha Saluja. Right now, you might say that my story is very inspiring, but I have been in that situation where I was very, very scared. So, and people were there who were there to comfort me and hold my hand through this journey. So thank you, Nidhi, for being one of them. Thank you, all the survivors who gave us courage to fight this journey. And my story goes on like I got married in November 2018, and June 2019, I got diagnosed with CA breast. And it was a misdiagnosis actually, which was made earlier. I suspected I had a breast lump in March 2019 only. I thought I have a breast lump, so I should get it checked. So when I went to some clinic to get it checked, there was some misdiagnosis and they said it's nothing. They did not even bother to do FNAC. So my point here is, if your guts say ki something is wrong with you, please go and get a second opinion. If your guts say no, something is wrong, go and get a second opinion, because the things, they progress with time. Like mine, I got diagnosed at stage 3. Probably in March, it could have been stage 2 and my prognosis would have been better. We don't know. So if your guts say, no, please go and get yourself checked. So please go and get yourself checked.
Okay. Now, Dr. Neha, sorry to interrupt you. Now, this is very important for anyone who's going to watch this. Dr. Neha herself is a gynecologist. So imagine a gyne ka misdiagnose ho jata hai ya diagnose time pe nahi ho jata. So imagine what Dr. Neha is repeatedly telling us.
So that's what I'm saying. Ki layman ke sath kya ho sakta hai, aap socho. I being a gynecologist, I asked that doctor ki aap mere ek needle dalo aur FNAC karo. But still they were so confident कि उन्होंने नहीं की. And बाद में मुझे कहते हैं कि हो सकता है मार्च के बाद स्टार्ट हुआ हो, which I would not believe. तो इसलिए अगर आपको लग रहा है कि नहीं something is wrong with me, please change your doctor, I would say, or ask them be more adamant, I would say, कि नहीं मेरे को करके दो आप. उसके बाद जून में diagnosis हुई, the treatment started. Being a Sardarni, it was a great shock for me to lose my hair. Obviously, you could understand, but things go on. My husband was very, very supportive. My in-laws were supportive. Parents, of course, they are very supportive. And entire family was there with me. You guys were there with me to fight this journey. And things went on. But my only concern when I was coming back after my diagnosis, I got diagnosed at Rajiv Gandhi. So when I was coming back in the car, being a gynecologist, the first thing which struck me was, will I be able to bear a child? I was just married for 6 months. तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन अपने आप से मेरे को यही लगा. So I asked my husband कि you have better option, because I know the prognosis कि chemo drugs आप पे क्या करती हैं. I have read about it all over. तो मैंने husband को कहा कि if you want, you can walk out. So, but he being very supportive, he said there are many options. We'll look into it. People who are doing well also, they don't conceive sometimes. There are people getting infertility. We went to the doctor, but somehow because of my stage and all, there were options कि fertility आप preserve करा सकते हो. So this is another point कि अगर आपकी diagnosis early stage पे होती है, तो you have many options. आपके पास दिन होते हैं कि आप अपनी fertility preserve करा सकते हो. So आपके लिए awareness की बात बता रही हूँ मैं कि being a gynecologist, I know this कि आप अपना चाहो तो आप कराओ. उसके बाद आप treatment start करो, because chemo drugs एक बार start हो गए, फिर आपके पास options कम होते जाते हैं. But somehow मेरे पास options नहीं थे. Things happened and I went on कि नहीं अब जो होगा देखेंगे. By God's grace, today I am blessed with a baby girl, and I thank my stars every day कि I got to see this day. So, and I thank my doctors also. मैंने कुछ भी नहीं कराया था for my fertility preservation. I was not very young, I would say. I was 30 when I got diagnosed, or I conceived at 32.
Okay.
Within 2 years. Like मेरा treatment खत्म हुआ June 2020 and March 2021 I got the news that I'm pregnant. And this was an accidental pregnancy. I was not planning this. There is some parameter called AMH जो आपकी fertility potential बताता है एक female का. So it was very low for me. मतलब in the menopausal range, it was very low. I had no hopes. मतलब I was thinking कि थोड़ा time और निकल जाए. So I would go for IVF or something. I was just buying some time कि 2 साल. People say कि 2 साल हो जाने चाहिए. Then you should go for fertility options. So I was just seeing कि थोड़ा time और निकल जाए. फिर मैं अपना fertility के बारे में सोचूंगी. But that's what I'm saying कि miracles, you know, कभी भी हो जाते हैं. So accidental pregnancy, and today everything is fine. I am blessed with a baby girl. She's 7 months old now. So please believe in God, believe in your doctors, and believe in yourself that you can do it. Obviously, fertility के लिए सबसे negative चीज होती है stress. सबसे negative. Being an infertility specialist, I can tell you this. सबसे negative चीज है stress. So you have to eliminate that. You have to keep your mind distracted. You have to keep yourself engaged in other things, and you have to trust God.
डॉक्टर नेहा, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है आपसे. आपने भी बोला कि आपने कोई फर्टिलिटी ऑप्शंस नहीं आप एक्सरसाइज कर पाए थे बिकॉज ऑफ द योर पैरामीटर्स. Just to ask you, what all treatment, or what was the treatment process? Did it include surgery, chemotherapy, and radiotherapy?
Yes, my treatment included chemotherapy, then surgery, and then radiotherapy. But I was already stage 3 when I was diagnosed. And अगर थोड़ा भी lapse होता तो मैं stage 4 में convert हो सकती थी. And you know that stage 4 is more horrific. बहुत ज़्यादा scary हो जाता है सुन के कि stage 4 है. That means metastasis, है ना? So my doctor suggested कि जो मेरी diagnosis थी, that was triple negative breast cancer.
Oh.
It has the worst prognosis according to the books. According to the books, I would say कि I'm doing fine. So there are chances that you can fight everything.
While Dr. Neha is telling about triple negative, I would like to add here that yes, prognosis बुरा है कहते हैं. Dr. Neha is triple negative breast cancer survivor, and I, who am taking an interview, am also a TNBC survivor for the past 6.5 years. So anybody जो TNBC वाले survivors या patients हम दोनों को देख रहे हैं, remember there is hope. We both are there in front of you, and there are plenty more. Yeah. Dr. Neha, एक और बात बताओ. आप डॉक्टर खुद, आपके spouse doctor, and Dr. Neha also comes from a family of doctors, right? Her father-in-law and mother-in-law both are doctors, right?
Yes.
उसके बाद आपने शुरू में कहा that you found a support you found a lot of comfort in the support group. Why is that? Please tell us.
Things which you cannot discuss with your family. Yes. There are so many things, and they'll not understand. They can say, even if you lose your hair, you look beautiful. You know that कि ऐसा नहीं होता है. All of a sudden, अपने आप को mirror में देखना is so horrifying. मतलब I don't want to remember that day. But I know कि मेरे साथ जो support group वाले members हैं, उन्होंने भी अपने आप को किसी ना किसी दिन ऐसे mirror में देखा था. And today they are all doing so well. And it's not about just the losing hair. There are so many things. You are undergoing treatment. You are dependent on somebody. You cannot move around all the time. You have that bad nausea. कोई नहीं समझ सकता कि वो कितना गंदा nausea होता है. Surprisingly, मेरे को pregnancy में एक बार भी vomiting नहीं हुई. So probably the reason was कि मैं इतना गंदा face देख चुकी थी कि मुझे vomiting की feeling ही नहीं आई. Probably. एक बार भी मुझे प्रेगनेंसी में नहीं हुई तो सबने यही बोला कि you have been through so much, तो probably इसलिए my pregnancy was a smooth journey. I had no problems at all. So probably everything is like a blessing in disguise, you could say.
Yeah.
And support group is very, very important. You get inspired from others' journey. When I thought कि नहीं मेरे को babies नहीं है, तो I think you were the one who told me stories कि जिनको सब कुछ ठीक है फिर भी उनके बेबीज नहीं है. You were the one who came there and held my hand and said कि नहीं, it's not like that, कि हो जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं. There are so many people. Harpreet was there, Akanksha was there. She was surviving with a 6 months old kid. There were so many people ना. Imagine आज मुझे लगता है कि मैं एक छोटे से बच्चे के साथ कैसे मैनेज करूंगी अगर वो वाले दिन वापस आए तो, या कभी इस स्टेज में अभी कभी ऐसा हो तो. But people are very strong. You guys are really very strong. In fact, we all are very strong.
Yes, we all are very strong. Now, Dr. Neha, tell us another thing. What is, as a gynec and as a former survivor, breast cancer patient, please tell us, what is the role of genetics?
Genetics, actually the thing is कि my grandmother, maternal grandmother, probably she died of some kind of CA, which I was not aware of. My mother was not aware of because my mother is not a doctor. ठीक है? But I knew that she died at an early age. अगर मुझे पता होता exact diagnosis, मैं अपनी स्क्रीनिंग पहले ही करा रही होती. इस स्टेज तक जो मैंने उनको मार्च में जो मिस डायग्नोसिस हुई थी, उनके बोलने पे मैंने वो नीडल नहीं डलवाई. Probably मैं कहीं ना कहीं जाके वो नीडल से FNAC उसी दिन कराती, अगर मेरे माइंड में होता तो. So if you have a very strong history of ovarian cancer or breast cancer or any kind of endometrial cancer is uterine cancer. If you have that in your family, इसको हमेशा back of the mind में you should keep. You should not be scared of it, obviously, but back of the mind में हमेशा ये रहना चाहिए कि I am in the higher risk group. Just like किसी के father diabetic होते हैं, तो बच्चों को हमेशा ये दिमाग में रहता है कि मेरे तो father diabetic है, तो it could come in me. So it is just like that. Nothing to be scared of, but हाँ थोड़ा aware होना कि नहीं मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा शुगर नहीं खानी, मुझे बहुत वो sedentary lifestyle is not going to work for me because my father or my mother is diabetic. बस उसी टाइप की बात है. And awareness is like not getting scared कि नहीं मैं एकदम पागल हो जाऊँ, हाइपोकॉन्ड्रियाक हो जाऊँ, बार-बार हॉस्पिटल के चक्कर लगा रही हूँ. प्रोग्राम्स हैं, अगर आप 40+ हो तो आप मैमोग्राफी कराओ हर साल, अगर आप 40 से कम हो तो अपनी सेल्फ ब्रेस्ट एग्जामिनेशन करो. There are so many things you can do. And females इतनी अपनी कामों में उलझी होती हैं कि अपनी अवेयरनेस तो उनकी चली जाती है. बच्चे हैं, फैमिली है, हस्बैंड है, बट नहीं, अपने लिए टाइम निकालो. एक दिन साल का फिक्स करो, चाहे अपना बर्थडे ही कर लो कि मैंने इस दिन अपना पूरा हेल्थ चेकअप कराना है, मेरे को पैप स्मेयर कराना है, मुझे सर्वाइकल कैंसर के लिए स्क्रीनिंग करानी ही करानी है. क्योंकि ये सब बहुत कॉमन है. आज आप जब स्टैटिस्टिक्स देखोगे तब आपको पता चलेगा कि स्क्रीनिंग कितनी जरूरी है और अर्ली डायग्नोसिस कितनी अच्छी चीज है. आप कितने टॉर्चर से बच जाते हो. स्टेज 1 में शायद ये सब नहीं होता है, कीमोथेरेपी, रेडियोथेरेपी सब कुछ नहीं करना पड़ता, बट स्टेज 3, स्टेज 4 में करना पड़ता है. So that's why it's very important. And genetics, अगर आपको लगता है कि आपकी strong family history है, तो please अपने आप की टेस्टिंग कराओ, स्क्रीनिंग कराओ टाइम पे. एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी फाइन. अगर बाई चांस पता भी चल जाता है तो क्या हो गया, ट्रीटमेंट हर चीज का है, सारे ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल हैं. नथिंग टू बी स्कैर्ड ऑफ.
Thank you, Dr. Neha. You have already given us a lot of advice or message, but फिर भी एक लाइन में आपसे पूछा जाए, जो आपका ये वीडियो सुन रहा है, what advice would you give for young patients who are going through the journey?
Do not lose hope. Miracles do happen. Have faith in yourself and have faith in God.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Dr. Neha, so much for sharing your story. We wish you and your family, especially the little one, good health and success in all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Dr. Neha. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.